recording now? Okay. So, but I'm not sure the quality is okay, but let's try it. Okay. Okay.
Let me just
So we
message
can.
that guy. 1 second. I'll just message somebody.
Mhm.
1 second.
But
Just
okay. So you want to talk about the China's
democracy.
democracy?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
want to add something about the last time you mentioned about you want to compare Mao with
yeah.
Nehru? Is that how you say his name? Nehru?
Who?
The Indian Prime Minister,
Nehru.
uh, Nehru, yeah, and
Okay.
Indira Gandhi, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Indira
yeah.
Indira
Indira
Gandhi.
Gandhi. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I am still. I mean, I have not finished reading my book, and I have not got to the modern part, so I know
Okay.
very little about this people on the Indian side. But still, it would be interesting if we start discussing, and I will maybe
Yeah,
read the relevant chapters.
yeah.
Uh,
Sure,
so
sure.
what about Nehru? You want to talk about?
Uh,
For
1 second. I'll just message this guy. Was he asking for meeting? Matt. You know Matt?
you mean Mark?
No, no, Matt. M-A-T-T.
No. Who is he?
I don't know who is he, but he's asking. He's a friend of mine on Facebook. That is the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I have not. I don't remember Mac. Well, there are
Okay.
some Macs I know, but maybe it's different. Uh,
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we can start off now.
mhm.
So yeah, I
You want
guess.
to discuss? Yeah. You go.
Yeah. So I personally feel that during the early 20th century, we had prime ministers and presidents of worldwide people who were interested in having a government which was more socialistic in orientation. And Nehru and Indira Gandhi were, they were the elites of India, and they had studied outside India and were definitely influenced by socialistic principles. And that is why in India, our constitution has a definite bent towards socialism.
Hmm.
And socialistic India as a socialistic uh, country was added in 1976, 42nd Amendment.
Hmm.
So,
Um,
yeah,
so Indira Gandhi is related to Nehru. She,
Nehru's daughter.
she's
She
daughter, no, a
first
daughter-in-law of daughter.
daughter.
Oh, okay, okay. Uh, okay. So, so her view must be kind of close to Nehru also.
Yes, yes.
And oh, I confused him with Gina. The, this Muslim. I mean the Prime Minister
Jinnah,
of Pakistan. Yeah,
Jinnah, Jinnah.
Yeah, they're different, of course.
Yeah.
So he is more. I mean, Gina is the Muslim party. Yeah.
In fact, a criticism of Nehru is that he played along the line of Jinnah and he divided the country. He shouldn't have done that, actually. I mean,
Okay,
that is
so
what
mhm,
many felt. That was the critique of Nehru, that Nehru and Mahatma Gandhi, that they
mhm,
divided the country into, if they
mhm,
would not have fallen the way the British government did it, they divided India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, this situation wouldn't have come where we had so much of animosity which was growing in these countries. So yeah, so I guess yeah.
Yeah. So you think there is some kind of consensus that the division was a bad thing in India? No, or maybe even
I'm
in
sorry,
Pakistan.
I didn't get the question. What is the question?
Do you think there is a consensus in India or
No,
Pakistan that division was a bad thing?
no, 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 no,
No.
not at all.
So some people actually think it's good to be divided. But I
Yeah.
know that the process of so much massive migration
See,
during the
I feel, King, you must be understanding that, any country, any
Mhm,
sovereign country, you can take the example of China itself. China is along our border. We just had, skirmishes along the side of Chinese, this thing, you know. And so I guess China is so particular about um, its like territory. It's so particular about its territory, so every country is possessive about the territory. Now if China says Arunachal Pradesh is our part of our nation, it would not lead to the same situation, no. So I guess they have to understand that every country has a stake in their own territory. So I guess China has
mhm,
skirmishes around all of, I guess at least 7 to 8 countries they must be having problems with. Malaysia and Pacific and many of these Japan, India. I mean, many countries it has got territorial disputes with.
mhm.
So I guess I mean, so this is the whole problem as of now. India and Pakistan. Sorry, India and China.
Uh,
And
yeah.
democracy, as far as concerned, I mean, see, democracy, for example, when Mao established China, communist China, it was like, it was something which was done in a way that the people of the PRC became the sovereign leaders of the country. So it was given, they gave the power to the people, to the peasants. While the industrial workers were given the autonomy in uh, Russia, because it was an industrial nation by then. But in China, for example, it was still an agrarian economy, so it had to give the power to the peasants. So
Mhm.
I guess that is a situation as of now, that so that is the kind of democracy they are. But right now we view their democracy with suspicion. But Chinese, you have to understand both their perspective. They feel that we have given the power to the poor. So we are the real democracy,
Um,
and we look at the
yeah,
middle class as the Hanji. Yeah.
but do you really think that the Communist Party gave power to the poor?
No, they
That's not.
didn't. That's
Yeah.
the irony of the whole
So
thing. They
it was
didn't do
like
that.
a political slogan or
Yeah.
a way to mobilize the masses, but
Yes. Yes.
it's different from what exactly happened.
Yes.
Uh,
Why don't
yeah,
you go ahead? Tell me what happened, and I'll just add on.
happened when? Or what happened during the revolution? Actually, I can recommend some books by.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Can you see this
Mao's Great
now?
Famine. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. So this, but can you see the author? Is Frank Dakota? Can you see the
Okay,
author?
okay. Thank you.
And
Yeah, I'll read it.
now, this guy is a professor in Hong Kong U, so
Mm-hmm,
Hong Kong University. And my brother gave me his this book, so it has his signature. You see,
mm-hmm,
um, and so my younger brother he studied philosophy in Hong Kong U. So, but
mm-hmm.
somehow he gets to know this professor. But I didn't have the opportunity to meet him in person. But afterwards, I have seen his videos in on YouTube.
Okay.
So this guy is an expert in Chinese history, especially the recent communist history,
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
he has written a trilogy on the Chinese history after, I mean, of the Communist Party. And this
Okay,
book is
okay.
one within the trilogy. So it's like I think it's the middle of it, but I have both. I mean, I have all three of the books, but they are different. The cover is different, but they actually belong to the same trilogy. So
Okay,
this is
okay.
the first book, and it
The
talks
tragedy
about
of liberation.
yeah, it's
Okay,
a
okay, okay.
liberation war in which the Communist Party won. And there were
Okay.
all sorts of dirty things that happened. It really is a brutal war.
This is a
And
non-fiction. This is a
yeah,
non-fiction.
history book. It is a
Okay,
very
okay,
serious scholarly work by
okay.
him. So this is the first volume, and then I also have this one, but it is in Chinese. This is the
Oh,
second, I think the second book, but you can see the title.
yeah, yeah,
It's the
yeah.
Cultural Revolution.
Wow,
Yeah.
wonderful.
So these three books are very regarded as authoritative
Authority. Yeah.
on the on the history of China. I mean
Okay,
communist China. And
okay,
he
okay.
has written more books, and he is quite famous. You can find videos
Frank
uh,
Dakota, na?
uh, uh, on
Frank.
communist China.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
he is an expert on communist China, the
Okay,
communist
okay,
period.
okay, okay,
And there's this trilogy, and
okay.
and his version is also kind of conforms with what I read elsewhere in Chinese. It's basically the
Yeah,
same. But you can say we are all biased because we are from the Western perspective. Most of the books I
yeah,
read, but I also have access because I'm in Hong Kong. I also can read books from mainland.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But sometimes the mainland, there are two kinds. So the kinds that are not so nice to the Communist Party, they often are banned and they can only publish from outside China. But they are written
Okay,
by people from within mainland. And
okay,
then there are some which you may call revisionist history
okay, okay,
by
okay,
people in mainland. But
okay.
we tend to dislike those things. We tend to think they are fake, but
Oh,
we're heavily biased. But you can, I mean, we could accept that there are two perspectives, right? So
see, the thing is that I mean, what does liberalism basically mean? Liberalism is based on two, three principles. One is universalism, second is egalitarianism, and third one is
what was the
individualism.
second? What was the
Uh,
second?
uni- Universalism,
And individualism.
yeah,
So you mentioned
and
two things.
egalitarianism,
Oh, egalitarian. Okay.
yeah. So these three principles are there, which are embedded in the whole concept of democracy. But this is a very Western kind of notion of democracy. What the Chinese would counter, I mean, they have defied all the kind of oppressions which they have inflicted. But the problem is the same kind of thing is happening in West as well.